Hello, divine souls. We'll do a daily love reading today to talk about two people, you and somebody else. And this somebody else might be your beloved, your current beloved, or it can be if you are single, it can also be your future beloved, the one that you want to have this wonderful relationship with. So you might feel more you might feel sorry. I'm in scattered energies right now. I don't know why. There's something going on energetically. I think I'm still in the other reading I did, the healing session. It was powerful. So I'll just breathe in, get back in the present moment. So I was saying you might recognize yourself more in one or the other person. Sorry, I had to shut the camera off because the phone rang. Maybe I was feeling it coming. Okay, so you can relate more to the first person or the second person. It really doesn't matter. Everything here can be reversed and adjusted to your own situation. So let's dive in. We'll do as if the first person was a woman and the second one was a man. But this is also, completely adjustable for you. The first card to come out is the Nine of Cups in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse is the energy of unsatisfaction. So this woman here seems to be unsatisfied in any way. We'll see why. Then we have the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is the energy of victory. And next we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is the energy of escaping something, moving away from something quite, in a secretive way, in subtlety, I'll just pick another card to see why is this person unsatisfied, because there's this victory card and the escaping card. Okay. We have the King of Wands in reverse. So this passionate man she's waiting for isn't there. That's why she's unsatisfied. This is what I was feeling, but sometimes I feel like like just being having some kind of I'm searching for a word here, still not quite here. I think confirmation, that's what I was searching for. Sorry. So there's unsatisfaction. The victory card, I think it's because she feels, when I connect to her energy, I feel that she has won, in several, so to speak, won in several areas of her life. I feel that her whole life is great. She's happy with the life she lives, except for this man that still isn't showing up. So I feel her as she's escaping this unsatisfaction in any way. There are many ways that we can escape our discomfort, by watching a lot of television, by shopping, by eating, even by spirituality. Escaping is when we do something to just don't feel, because we don't want to feel the discomfort. We don't want to feel the void. We don't want to feel the hole inside of us. So we just are trying to get busy and forget about the discomfort. I feel this is what's happening with her. She is waiting for this man, trying to keep busy meanwhile, but there's still unsatisfaction here. And what I feel like telling her is to just be aware of this unsatisfaction. And how can we transmute this energy? Because personally, you do whatever you want, but what I do every day is the more I can, the better I can, is to acknowledge what's there inside of me and choose the light, choose the love instead of the sadness, the weighing down energies, you know? And if there's discomfort, if there's a lack energy of any kind, what we can do is really be aware of this first. Realize, oh, yeah, I feel in lack now. I feel this kind of void inside of me. What's that? Why is it there? And then I can choose to fill myself up with love. And instead of trying to, get busy doing something else, which is not a negative thing. I mean, I'm not saying that because I'm telling you don't do this, but to transmute something, we have to be aware of it and to choose to replace it with more positive energies. So by being aware of lack energies, we can choose the gratitude energies and stop focusing on what's not there. Just like in her case, this man, this passionate man, she wants. And just maybe focus on what's great in her life and what brings her joy and what makes her feel passionate that is already there, and focus on that. So that's for her. Let's see for Mr. here in the other corner. We have the Seven of Wands. As you can see in this image, the Seven of Wands is the energy of being, defensive. Feeling like I have to, I don't want to let people in. I feel like I have to stand my ground and, don't come too close. And next we have the Eight of Wands. 7 and 8 of Wands. But you see, this is some kind of an upgrade here. We go from the 7 of Wands to the 8 of Wands, which is communication. So this person, I feel him in being in this defensive energy, but it's kind of switching presently into the will to communicate, the will to open, because for communicating purposes you have to be open. You have to, want. You have to, you see, this man has to let go of this wand he's holding tightly and then choose to communicate. I feel this is what's going on in his life right now. It's what's working, it's the work in progress that is now. And the common energies that are there between these two people that prevent them, both of them, to either communicate or get into relationship or meet or, you know, have the great relationship they will have eventually if they can work out these common energies between them, which is sadness. Well, if they both deal with those sad energies, they will have this great relationship they can have. So the sadness energies is what I was talking about with the woman. I mean, the unsatisfaction. We can say it's sadness. When we are sad, we don't feel fulfilled. We're not happy. So it's the same, you know, it's just a game of words. Like when we play with words, between sadness and unsatisfaction, the line is thin. I mean, you know, it's kind of close one from the other. And maybe, probably, what's keeping this man from opening up now, which makes him defensive and, you know, on his guard, is this sadness energy. I feel that sadness is always there when we don't accept things the way they are. And we focus on the way we would have liked things to happen, or we focus on what we would like to happen now. And since life unfolds in a way that we weren't expecting or differently from what we expected, we feel sad about it. We feel, you know, this deceit, there's deception, there's unsatisfaction. Those are all similar energies. So, what can be done about that? I said earlier that gratitude is wonderful because, you know, when you start working with gratitude, at first you might say, okay, thank you for this, thank you for that, I feel thankful for this, I recognize I have this in my life and I'm so happy for it. At first it might be just words. I mean, we can say thank you and don't really mean it, don't really vibrate it with all of our energies, you know? And if we keep on doing that, if we keep on focusing on what's there and, you know, just staying aware of what's going on inside of us, staying aware of everywhere we are looking at what's not there, we just, you know, put our eyes, focus on something else. What is there? These are facts. I have this, and just bring it this, you know, this feeling of feeling happy, recognizing that, well, I'm grateful for what is there, and we tend to forget it when we focus on what's not there. So if we keep on doing that, it can take long or not, but the feeling begins to arise, really. And then it's not just words, and we can just stay inside of this feeling and breathe it and feel it and expand it. And then, oftentimes, life opens up because we have a great vibration. And we are creators. We create every day through our vibration. If we are in a vibration of lack, guess what? There will be lack. We are creators. If I vibrate the lack energies because I focus all the time on what's not there, well, I shouldn't be surprised to continue seeing lack into my life because that's how it works. So if I make the effort, which is not such a great effort, I mean, it's just the beginning of it when we say it, but we don't really feel it. But the more we do it, gratitude, I mean, the more we feel it and the more deep it gets and it becomes, and then our vibration changes, and then life can bring us what we want, because that's what we vibrate. We vibrate wholeness and happiness and joy and fulfillment, and life can bring that to us then, not before, not while we are still in the lack energies. Why would life grant us with what we want if we're so closed off that, we are like, rotten children that just are saying to life, well, you didn't give me what I wanted, so I'm not happy with you. Well, this is my opinion about it. You do whatever you want with it. And we have Archangel Michael here to say to us about crystal intentions. I don't really know how to translate that. He says, know exactly what you desire and look to obtain it with an unshakable faith. When you order something on internet, on a website, you click on the button buy. Are you always, sending emails to see if they got your order, if they proceeded with it, if they received your payment, if it was sent, and when it will get to your home? And, you just click on the button and have faith that it will come to you eventually. And if you buy from China, it might take 2 months to get it, but you forget about that, and someday you have that parcel in the mail and you say, what's that? Oh yeah, I remember now, I ordered this a few months ago. Just do the same thing with what you want. It's really the power of letting go. It's getting clear on what you want and then kind of forgetting about it. Of course you won't forget about it if you want, something important for you, like a great relationship. But you have to let go, which means that every time that you realize that you're grasping onto those energies of wanting, you just release and remember that, oh yeah, I'll live my life now. And it will come eventually. And the more you fill your life in yourself with joy and love and, higher vibration energies, the more it will come fast. The faster it will come to you, and in the better shape. And, because the higher the vibration, the higher the realization, the higher the manifestation. And if you stay in those lack energies, well, you'll attract someone, but he will make you feel unsatisfied because you were already in lack energies. So you won't get the total fulfillment person that you were dreaming of. Something to think about, right? So now, thank you for being here. Merci. And now go in line in this world, sweet soul. If this video inspired you and helped you in any way,